Hello students, today I am also describe the chapter of electrostatic. An important topic is electrostatic induction. What is the electrostatic induction? When an uncharged body to be moved in the direction of the charged body, that is known as electrostatic induction. For example, we can understand too easily. Let us consider a charged glass rod is hanged with help of thread at stand and uncharged glass rod to nearby the charged rod. We observe that in the given figure, a charged glass rod and an uncharged glass rod. The uncharged glass rod is always moved in direction of the charged rod. That process is known as the electrostatic induction. Another important topic, that is the Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law, that was generally related from the Newton gravitational law. In the previous class, we know that the Newton gravitational law, if the two body in inverse, the applied gravitational force is directly proportional to the mass of two body and inversely proportional to the squared distance between two bodies. Now we can written as a Fg is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. G is the gravitational constant, m1 m2 is the mass of body, and r is the distance between two body. Let us consider m1 and m2. The distance r and the applied gravitational force F is directly proportional to m1 m2 by r square. Then it is also written in the form of Fg is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. In same way, Coulomb's law is also function in the same process. When the two charge same or opposite, they attract or repel to each other, the applied force is directly proportional to the amount of charged particles and inversely proportional to the square distance between two charged particles. Capital K is called a dielectric constant. Its value is 9 into 10 power 9 Newton meter square upon Coulomb square. The dielectric constant K, it is always insulating substance to like as wood, plastic, rubber, etc. Now the Coulomb's law we can written in another term, F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Epsilon naught is known as the permittivity of P space. Its value is approximately 8.85 10 power minus 12 Coulomb square upon Newton meter square. The dimension of the epsilon naught is equal to a square t square upon ml power q t minus 2. Therefore m minus 1 l minus 3 t power 4 and a square. That is the dimension of the epsilon naught. So we know that the Coulomb's law, we can say in easily word, when the two charges same or opposite, they attract or repel to each other. The applied charges is directly proportional to the force and inversely proportional to the square distance between two charge particles. Now we go our next topic. Superposition principle. Superposition principle. The superposition principle, we know that the Coulomb's law, if the two charges, but in the case of the superposition, when the two or more charges work at any point but the algebraic sum to be remain constant, it is known as the superposition principle. In given figure, we take the two or more charges is function at the point O from the different distance R1, R2, R3 and R4. The particles are the situated at the point A, B, C and D. The value of the charge particles are Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. At the center, at the origin, the charge particle is Q and the distance is R0. Therefore, we can be consider the value of the two or more charges work at the constant point O, then algebraic sum to be explain it. Let us consider the first charge particles, the applied force between FOA. We know that the Coulomb's law 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 R01 square R01 position vector. In second relation, then the same equal forces, if the relation is also constant 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, the applied forces between two charge particles Q1 and Q2, the distance is R12 square R12 position vector. FBC same as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 Q3 R23 square R23 position vector, and applied forces from D to O 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q4 Q upon R40 square R4 position. Similarly, we can also identify the total applied of force F is equal to FOA, FAB, FBC, FCD and FDO. We know that 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is common in both terms. Therefore, Q1 R01 square R01 position vector at the different point from AB Q1 Q2 R2 1 2 square R12 position at the same the last point from D to O 1 Q4Q upon R40 square, R40 position. That was the relation of the total sum of the forces. Therefore, we can take the common value in that term. F is equal to 1 upon 4 by epsilon naught, big sigma. Then the initial point is Qi at the charge particle of initial value, and Qn is the total value of the charges from the different points, and Rin initial and Rin the maximum distance of the charge particle from the different points. And we can be easily consider the value of applied Coulombic forces when the two or more charges is function at any point. Okay students, that was the basically knowledge of electrostatic induction, Coulomb's law, and what is the superposition is function at the two or more charge particle. Okay, goodbye. We next video and next topic. Until then, goodbye.